Welcome to the lecture series on microcontroller programming, and we are looking at the instruction set of 8051, that is discussing about the functions of various instructions that we can write for 8051. So we have already started with the data transfer instructions, and while discussing the data transfer instruction, we have seen the data may be transferred between accumulator and 8-bit registers, or between 8-bit registers and internal memory location, and between external memory location to accumulator, or we can load the immediate data to register or internal memory locations, or data can be copied between any two internal memory locations. So we started with learning about the instructions. So we have already seen some of the instructions which can transfer data between accumulator and 8-bit registers in previous class. In today's class, we look at the instructions which can transfer or copy the data between registers and internal memory locations. That means one of the location will be register, another location will be one of the internal memory location. So then how the data is transferred or copied from one location to other location. Now what are the instructions that are there? So that we are going to learn in the first place. So here we go, the instructions which transfer data between registers and internal memory. So internal memory means will specify one particular internal memory location by giving its or by providing its address in the instruction. So you can see the first instruction, move a comma direct. So you know that move is opcode, it specifies the copy operation from source location to destination location. And here you know that the destination location is register A, but you see what is the source location. Source location here we have written as direct. What is meant by direct then? So direct is actually an 8-bit address of an internal memory location of RAM. So we have seen that we have 128 bytes of internal RAM is there. That means we have 128 memory locations, each of 1 byte. So we have seen that each of the memory location are recognized by the corresponding address. So here the source location is specified by providing its 8-bit address. The source location is specified by giving its 8-bit address. So that means what this instruction will do, after the controller reads this instruction, it sees that what is this 8-bit address, and this is the address of certain memory location of the internal RAM, and from that memory location the data byte is copied to the accumulator. You can see that the contents of memory location whose address is specified in the instruction is moved to accumulator. So the contents of the memory location whose address is specified in the instruction is moved to accumulator. So we can represent this operation in a short way, that is the contents of the direct address memory location, the contents of the memory location whose address is given in the instruction is moved to accumulator. So we'll see one example, and will explain this. So example instruction is move a comma 40h, and here you can see that there is no hash symbol before 40h. So this 40h indicates address of certain internal memory location, internal RAM location. So then how this instruction is executed? To see how this instruction is executed, we have provided here the contents of the accumulator and the memory location whose address is 40h before and after execution. So if I assume that the contents of the accumulator is 75h before execution and the content of the memory location whose address is 40h is A8h before execution. So what should happen if this instruction is executed? The content of the memory location is to be copied to the accumulator. So that means after execution, the content of the memory location A8h is copied to the accumulator. The contents of accumulator becomes A8h. And what will be the content of the 40h memory location? It remains same actually. So there is a typing mistake here. So the content of 40h memory location remains as it is a source location. So in general, when we are using data transfer instruction or move instruction, the source data at the source is copied to the destination location, and the source data remains as it is, as the contents of source remains unchanged. So here you can see that the contents of memory location 40h remains as it is at A8h. So next instruction is move direct comma A. So here also direct specifies the 8-bit address of a particular memory location of the internal RAM. So here you can see that move direct comma A. So it is quite opposite to the first instruction. So in the first instruction, data is copied from a memory location whose address is specified in the instruction to accumulator. In the second instruction, what happens is the content of accumulator is copied to memory location whose address is specified in the instruction. So it is just the reverse, right? And you can see that we have taken an example, move 34h comma A. So move 34h comma A means the contents of accumulator are copied to the memory location whose address is 34h. And you can see that what are the contents of the accumulator and the memory location 34h. Before execution, we assume that the contents of accumulator are 56h. The contents of 34h are A8h. So once the instruction is executed, the accumulator content is copied to the memory location 56h. The memory location whose address is 34h. And the accumulator contents remains unchanged as it is a source location. So next instruction here is XCH A comma direct. You can see the third instruction XCH A comma direct. That means here XCH stands for exchange the contents of the source and destination locations. So source location is the memory location, the destination location is our register. So exchange the contents of the two. So here you can see that exchange the contents of internal RAM location whose address is given in the instruction and accumulator. So here XCH A comma 30h. So that means the contents of the memory location whose address is 30H are exchanged with the contents of accumulator. So you can see that, for example, if assume that the contents of A are 75H and the memory location whose address is 30H are A8H. So after execution of the instruction, the contents of these two are exchanged. That means the contents of 30H memory location becomes the contents of A, and the content of accumulator becomes the content of the memory location 30H. So here you can see that these are all the data transfer instructions that transfer data between register and internal memory. So here you can see that whenever you want to transfer the data from internal memory, you are specifying the address of the memory location in the instruction itself, and here it is written as direct. And next we have set. So here 1-2 instructions actually moved data between accumulator and certain internal memory location. So similarly, we can move data between certain internal memory location and any register Rn. Rn stands for R0 to R0, R1, R2, R7, any of these 8 registers. And you can see that fourth instruction, move Rn comma direct. That means the contents of the memory location whose address is specified in the instruction is copied to Rn. Is copied to Rn. Here we have typographical mistakes. And here you can see that one example instruction is move R3 comma 40H. So we have taken a register, general register R3, and we want to copy the data present at the memory location whose address is 40H into R3. So here you can see how the data is moved or copied by assuming the contents of R3 as 75H and the memory location whose address is 40H as ABH. So these are the contents before this instruction is executed. So once the instruction is executed, what happens? The contents of 40H memory location are copied to R3 and the contents of 40H remains unchanged as it is a source location. So next we can see another instruction is move direct comma Rn. So here you can see that this is exactly the opposite. It will perform just opposite operation as that of the fourth one, where source and destination locations are interchanged. So here what this instruction will do, the contents of the Rn is moved to memory location whose address is specified in the instruction. So here we have an example, move 34H comma R2, and here you can see that 34H doesn't have hash sign before it, so 34H is the address, it's not a data. So here you can see the example. So assuming that before execution the contents of R2 are 80H, the contents of 34H may be anything, that is XXH, may be any data. So and after execution what happens? The contents of R2 will be copied to the memory location whose address is 34H and the contents of R2 remains unchanged as it is a source location. And next we have one more instruction. This is move A comma @RI or move A comma @RI. So what is the meaning of @ actually? So conceptually @ means here add the address of, that means add in RI actually stands for either R0 or R1. So in R0 or R1, we have an address of a particular memory location, and in that memory location you have a data byte. Copy the data byte into accumulator. This is the operation that is to be performed by a microcontroller when it executes this instruction. That is, move the contents of the internal RAM memory location whose address is specified by Ri to accumulator. Where to move the data? You have to move the data to accumulator. So here you can see how we can represent this symbolically is the contents of the content of Ri. You can see there is a double bracket. That means the content of Ri is to be copied to register A. That means we can see this, we can make it clear if we see an example. Move A comma at the rate of R0, provided that if R0 has 65H already, then what this instruction will do? That means this instruction will copy the data from the memory location whose address is 65H to the accumulator. So here we are showing how the data is copied. So first, in the first row, we are showing the contents of the accumulator before and after execution. In the second row, we are showing the contents of R0, that is contents of 65H memory location. See here, contents of R0 is same as contents of 65H, because the contents of R0 is 65H. Contents of, see, we assume that if R0 is 65H, that's why contents of R0 means 65H, right? So these are the contents of memory location whose address is 65H before and after execution. So what this instruction will do? The contents of the memory location whose address is specified by R0 are copied to accumulator. So before execution, these are the contents, and after execution, the contents of 65H are copied to accumulator. The contents of 65H are copied to accumulator, and the contents of the 65H memory location remains unchanged as it is a source location. So this is the register indirect addressing mode actually, where we are specifying the data by specifying its address in one of the registers R0 or R1. So next we will move on to the next instruction. It is move @Ri, A. So here you can see that this is exactly the interchange of source and destination when compared to the sixth instruction. Here A comma @Ri. So here move @Ri, A. Source and destination are interchanged. So here Ri can be anything, R0 or R1. Only R0 or R1. Cannot use R2, R3 in place of Ri. So here what happens is, this instruction move the contents of the source, which is accumulator, to an internal RAM memory location. But to which location? Whose address is specified by Ri register. So the contents of accumulator are to be copied to the content of Ri. So here you can go with an example. Move @R1, A. That means the contents of accumulator are copied to the internal RAM memory location whose address is given by R1. So assume that if R1 contains 95H, and here we have shown the contents of the accumulator and the 95H memory location before and after the execution of this particular instruction. So what happens? The contents of the accumulator are copied to 95H memory location, and the contents of the accumulator remains unchanged as it is a source location. So next we have exchange instruction. So exchange the contents of the source and destination location. The source is accumulator, destination and source location. The destination is accumulator and the source is a memory location whose address is specified by register RI. So exchange the contents of internal RAM location whose address is stored in RI and accumulator. So this is how we can show symbolically. So assume that we have an instruction, example instruction XCH A comma at the rate R1. Assume that if R1 has 54H, then we will see the contents of the accumulator and 54H before and after execution. Before execution, contents of accumulator are 75H and contents of 54H memory location are ABH. So after the execution, what should happen? The contents must be interchanged. That means 54H contents are copied to accumulator, accumulator contents are copied to 54H memory location. Why 54H memory location only? Because the content of R1 is 54H. So next one, the ninth instruction, it is XCHD A comma at the rate RI. You can see as there is small difference between 8 and 9 instruction. In 8 instruction, the opcode mnemonic is simply XCH. The 9th instruction, the mnemonic is XCHD. So there is a small difference between these two. XCH means exchange the total contents. And the contents of the two locations. XCHD means exchange the lower nibble of the source and destination locations. So we already specified, we already told that what is seen by nibble. You know that nibble is a group of 4 bits. And here if I say, for example, if our data is 75H, if our data is 75H, you can see here, if our data is 75H, then 75H means hexadecimal. And if I convert this to binary, it becomes a 8-bit binary. That means each digit of the hexadecimal represents 4 bits of binary. So the 5 represents lower 4 bits of the binary number, 7 represents higher 4 bits of the binary equivalent binary number. So I say that 5 is lower nibble, 7 is upper nibble of the binary data. So here what this instruction will do, it will exchange the lower nibbles of the contents of internal RAM location and accumulator. So here how we can represent this symbolically, that contents of RI, that is only 03 bits are exchanged with the contents of accumulator bits 0 to 3. That is 0 to 3 means lower nibble. The bits are numbered from 0 to 7, from right to left. The layer means 0, 1, 2, 3 bits. So here if we take an example XCHD A comma at the rate R0. That means exchange the lower nibbles of the accumulator and the memory location whose address is specified by R0. So assume that if R0 has 67H, that means 67H is the address of a particular memory location whose data bytes must be exchanged with accumulator. So here we have shown the contents of accumulator and the memory location 67H before and after execution. You can see assume that the contents of accumulator are 75H and the memory location that the say 67H is ABH. So after execution of this instruction, what will happen? Only the lower nibbles of the two data, that is lower nibble of 75H is 5 and lower nibble of ABH data is B. Only these lower nibbles are exchanged. That means B goes to accumulator, 5 comes to the 7H memory, 67H memory location. So the data after exchange becomes 7BH, 7BH, and the data in the 67H memory location becomes A. Upper nibble remains as it is, but lower nibble is exchanged, so data becomes A5H. So these are the instructions that actually move or transfer data between registers and internal memory location. In the internal memory location, address can be specified directly as in instructions 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, or it can be specified by using a register as in instructions 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we look at some of the examples of the data transfer between registers and internal memory location. So here we can see that write instructions and illustrate the following data transfer. So the first one is transfer the contents of internal RAM location whose address is 38H to the register R5. So what he is asking is transfer the contents of the memory location, the internal RAM memory location, and he is giving the address of the memory location as 38H. So way to transfer this data present in the memory location with address 38H to the register R5. So here he is asking us to write instruction for this operation. So how to write the instruction? So we will be using it is data transfer. So what is the opcode that we need to write? It is move. So move, what is the destination? What is source? From where to where we have to transfer? We have to transfer from memory location to register R5. So R5 becomes the destination. So write R5. So move instruction is always in the format move destination comma source. So here destination will be R5 register. So we will be writing R5 first comma. And what is the source? Source is a memory location whose address is 38H. So you can specify the address of the memory location in the instruction as 38H. So now this instruction will copy the data present in the memory location whose address is 38H into R5. So this is the instruction that we require for the above operation. And here goes one more question, that is transfer the contents of register A to the memory location whose address is specified in the register R0. So again identify what is the operation to be performed and what is the opcode to be used. So the opcode to be used is MOV because we are transferring the contents from register to internal memory location of RAM. So the opcode is MOV. And what is to be destination? The destination is a memory location whose address is specified in the register R0. So how we'll write this instruction? What we have learned is this register and intermemory. You can see that. So we can use the symbol @RI. So this instruction can be used to move @RI. So here you said move @R @R0. This will be our destination. That means we have to move the data to a location, memory location, whose address is present in R0 register. So this symbol indicates that R0 has now address, not the data. Address of a particular memory location where data is to be copied. So this becomes our destination location. And what is the source location? From where we want to transfer the contents or data from register A. So that will be my source. So my instruction will be move @R0, A. So this is how we write instructions for such operations. Thank you.